it is now Monday morning, and I'm going off to go to the hospital to go visit my daughter-in-law. And yeah, I guess I should just start calling her that, even though she's not my daughter-in-law yet. That might be easier. I might as well just get used to it, you know. And it's a lot better than having to say, I guess, girlfriend and fiance, right? Because technically, I guess she's upgraded from girlfriend to fiance. It's been that way forever, but so now she's upgraded to mother. Daughter-in-law. Just a daughter-in-law. So, you know, and hopefully they'll be making it official sooner or later. But yeah, I'm doing it. I mean, I'll be glad when I get to see her, but you know how it is when you're trying to get out the door, everything's going to hell, and it's like crazy. Oh my god, I'm thinking, oh my god, I can't even stay that long really because blah blah blah. Every time I'm sick. And then the worst part is, I mean, I have to literally drive by the casino, and my brain's like, oh no, you don't want to play. You know you want to stop for like fucking few minutes. It's like, why? What the fuck? I'm like, I'm supposed to go there Wednesday with Cindy, although I'm trying to figure out if I could just tell her we could just move the date for another 2 weeks or something. I know it's terrible, but I'm like, financially, I just need it. I paid my husband's capital today, you know, because I had, you know, I had like over $200 in the bank, but then something came out, and then I had to also pay James's tolls, because it's due tomorrow too, like the capital, so I just paid it. It was only $10.50. God knows how much my tolls are going to cost, you know? And so I paid $10.50 for his toll. I'm going to have tolls now. And I don't even know if there's other bills I just don't know about. Like I said, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all this shit coming up. I was going to try to pay my tires also, but that I have to pay like $103. I was like, shit, if I pay $103, I only got like 30 some bucks left. So I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. And then I just got gas. So I'm like, shit, I really don't have that much money. And then tomorrow we're supposed to go see the movies. I'm going to try working tonight for sure. And I pray Aiden work closes tonight. But like I said, I literally I was up and down like all last night. I don't know why. I've been doing good and also being stressed at the same damn time, you know? So it's like, damn it. And then so I was up at 6 o'clock, okay? I have to now work till midnight. I'm going to be so fucking tired. I just know it. Plus, I'm driving a 2-hour trip and a 2-hour trip back. That's insane, you know? So I don't know. This is going to be one hell of an adventure, I guess. And I think I can make up some of the time by speeding a little bit. Because you know me, I'm going to speed some. Do I know I need to speed none? And I don't know what this car is going to do. Because I don't know if it's got an oil leak in it. Like, if I fucked it up worse than I thought I did. You know, I don't have a clue. And then what if I did mess up that place I was at? I mean, obviously I was grinding like crazy in the grass, you know, so there must be some fucking dirt flying everywhere, and the grass being all ugly looking. I'm like, oh god, it probably looks like some, like I said, I can't believe I did that, which I guess you don't know about, but last night, I got stuck in a ditch, kind of. I mean, okay, I had just finished my Walmart orders, right, the 2 that I got. And I was like, yeah, everything was going great, you know. I was like, yeah, awesome, you know. And I made like 40 some bucks. I was like, what? This is the best. And it was so easy. And I forgot, damn, I forgot how easy these are. You know, isn't that crazy that I thought it was so easy? But it's because I didn't have any heavy waters, I didn't have any cat litter, I didn't have any dog food. You know what I mean? It was like, piece of cake. Like, my first order was all in one basket, carried it. Second one, 2 baskets. You know, that's what it took me, was 2 baskets to pretty much carry it. And then, I'm gonna put this on cruise so I can talk to you without, you know, thinking too much. And let me get up to 70 at least. Anyway, and then yeah, and the other one's like, you know, two times. So that one little plastic basket. I was like, yeah, awesome. And you know, so piece of cake. But then I was confused where I was at. I literally, because it said I was like, why does it want me to go to Curtis Street? That's like going to, because this is what I thought it was. I didn't realize where I was, you know. I thought it was on Central for some damn reason. I mean, I need to get over. Fuck. I'm gonna have to fucking move over. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Let's go back into his whatever. Anyway, so yeah. So I thought I was on Central going to Pea Ridge. I was like, why does it take me to Pea Ridge? I should be going the other direction. You know what I mean? But so I didn't trust it, so I went the other direction. And then it was like, no, this is wrong. And I was like, oh my god. So then I went and turned around, and then I ended up practically no, I didn't turn around yet. This is where I was like, okay, I don't remember exactly what I did, but I ended up where I was like, holy shit, this is Ozark Beverage something, right? I don't remember. And I was like, damn, I know where I am. This is like Missouri line. What the fudge? And then I realized where I was. And then I realized, oh, damn, I was already kind of in Pea Ridge and blah, blah, blah. So then I went backwards, you know? But this is where I got stuck, okay? I decided to make instead of going like normal people, and yes, I was told by 2 people, why the hell did you not do this? One of them being my husband. Why did you not do this? Why did you go and turn around in the middle of the damn thing instead of going through the drive where the road is? And I was like, it's late at night. I couldn't see that well. I thought the ground was level. I literally thought it was level. I thought I could just, make a turn and get over there and just make a circle. No big deal. No, I could not do this because there was a dip that I didn't realize was there, and it made the car almost impossible. Like, it was soft ground, and then it was like going up. I couldn't get up the cement for some reason. It kept fucking hitting. It was awful sound. And I grinded this shit for stepping on the gas. And then if it went backwards, I stepped on the gas really hard, and I wasn't going nowhere. I was like, oh, fuck. I could only go back and forth a tiny bit, and it was like, I'm stuck. And I wasn't getting out of this ditch. It was that bad. But then this guy stops on the middle, like next to the road, and he's like, are you okay? Do you need help? I was like, you can just go around me. Don't worry. I'm, whatever. I'll probably call my husband. So I said, and then he's like, he told me, why don't you try going diagonal? And I said, yeah, oh, okay. So that's what I did, and it worked. Then I was able to actually find a spot where it was low enough to get up on that curb and go forward, go on the curb, and get out of there. And it was like easy peasy. If I had done that to begin with, probably wouldn't have hurt my car. Probably wouldn't have done all the shit that I did. But, got stuck and shit. But yeah, that guy's tip really helped. And I was like, thank you so much. And then he left, and I left and went to go get Aiden. And then we went home, because it was really late by then. I want to say we come around 11. And the only reason I didn't tell my husband, because I wasn't going to mention it, was he was on me about why it took so long to bring Aiden home. He was like, didn't you get off at 8:30? I was like, yeah, well, he didn't call me till 9:15. And I'd forgotten about him, I had forgotten. So I didn't know if he worked till 9 o'clock, and then he called me 15 minutes later going, hey, Mom, why aren't you here yet, And he's like, well, why didn't you call me to go get him? I thought, well, I didn't think it would take that long to do these orders, because I was in Missouri, so I picked up this Walmart one because it was really good, And then I had to wait there a while. He's like, well, when you were waiting, why didn't you call me to go get him, And then he's kind of right. And I had thought about it. I thought about telling Aiden, go walk back to Subway and wait for your dad and just have him pick you up, And I probably should have did that. So he's grilling me about it, and then he's like, it took 2 hours to do this, blah, blah, blah. And it did take me 2 hours. And I told him about getting stuck a little too. And then he's like, rah, rah, rah. Oh God, that was kind of a nightmare. But I was like, dude, but like I said, I don't know, maybe I could have gone around. It was like, he still didn't believe in me. He still thought I was lying. He still thought I was crazy. I was like, oh God. I really didn't think it would be that bad to go do these orders and pick up Aiden and take him home, even though I knew better. Because like I said, I knew Aiden would rather stay with, stay out and whatever, and, than and just have me pick him up. Like you know what I mean? It's not that big a deal. Teenagers do this. I used to get to stay out. I used to get to hang out, you know what I mean? He's not even a teenager. Well, he is a teenager, I guess, because you're still a teenager until you're 20, right? He's not 20 yet. But, I mean, God, I had a lot more freedom when I was younger. When I say it, I still have a lot of freedom. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying a lot more freedom compared to my children, I should say. You know what I mean? let's put it that way. And I'm like, Jesus, but, anyway. Yeah, so he's grabbing about it and all this junk, and I was like, oh my God. But yeah, so that's what we were arguing about for a while. But I was really tired. I really just wanted to go to bed, oh my God. Luckily, I did not actually tell him how bad it was, because I didn't think he would want to know all that. I just got stuck, but then this guy told me to go sideways, and I got out of there. No big deal. You know what I mean? Because that's what it was. It wasn't really no big deal. Although my car does sound pretty bad. Like, I couldn't see anything around the car that looked really, really bad. Like, I don't know. I don't see anything outside, so that's kind of a good sign, right? And I don't see any oil leaks. And like I said, my radiator's not getting hot. So those are good signs, right? And I mean, air's in the tire. I should have checked the oil this morning before I decided to drive to almost over 100 miles, but I just don't care. I mean, that's how I feel. I feel like I just don't even care. I'm just gonna pray that it lasts and it works. Like, I guess this is my good test run to see if this car is gonna be in good shape, or else I'm gonna be towing it back with no money. I'm like, oh God. I'm just like, maybe I could just take it to the scrapper. Say, I'm just gonna take your car to the scrapper now. Oh my God. I don't know what's wrong with me these last couple months, or maybe I should say for a while now. I don't know. Yeah, I choose driving as my job, but yet I'm having all these issues with my driving that's not very good lately. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But I don't know what possessed me to think I could, do that turn. Like, I just thought it'd be no big deal. I thought, oh, it's no big deal, whatever. I'm not a truck, If I was in a truck, I know that it would have totally done that easy peasy. I know it. I guess I'm driving my car as a truck. God, it's so sad. This is good learning experiences for me, and things I can and can't do with the vehicle. Okay, I'm learning the hard way. Anyway, yeah. So that was my night, and then like I said, I was up at 6, and I was doing laundry and cooking, and I cooked bacon this morning. That's it. I was like, I'm just gonna cook bacon. And then I put my new one on because it fell off yesterday. Believe it or not, it fell off in the middle of the day. Like, I was like come and go when I realized it was off. I was like, where's my thing? What happened? I think it was because my I think, I don't know. I don't exactly remember if it was something beeped at me to tell me that there was a signal loss or something like that. Oh look, I see a yellow bright drop. Anyway. And I was like, what? And I feel like, oh, it's gone. My thing is gone. Ah! And I know I was at Maverick, I want to say, in Lowell, when I realized it was gone, and I thought, shit. So I think I still had to do my route then for Amazon. So I said, the hell with it. I'll just deal with it later. I don't even want to deal with it now. I don't even give a shit. And I'm not gonna lie, I have not been taking my medicine. I'm just like, fuck the medicine right now. Which I have to pick up my insulin. Not today, tomorrow. I'll probably be tomorrow, because they're supposed to get it today anyway, and they have to fill it, and I don't know, and I know how much it's going to cost. I'm like, oh my God. More money that I need to have for this stupid thing. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I'm a little stressed out. I'm just like, no, I'm completely stressed out. I don't even care. I feel like I just want to be on drugs. I'm like, yeah, I just want to be just zoned out right now. Now I'm starting to see it, but like I said, it is. 2025 is the hardest. It's every time you think it can't get worse, the year gets worse. It just gets worse. And everyone's complaining about high electric and high utilities, and I'm like, yeah, I get it, because I'm like, I've been trying not to complain about them. I've been trying not to complain, because I can't remember how many years now I've been spending like $400 to $500 on electric alone. And I was like, damn. And then they keep telling us that it's going to keep going up every fucking year. And I'm like, damn. I met this guy on YouTube that I like to listen to. He was saying he's about done. He's like, he just want to quit. Like, he can see why people are wanting to quit society, quit all these damn things. Like, it's like all the bills, He said he knows he has it good where he's living, because it's pretty low cost that most other people are paying, right? And so he's like, yeah, we're lucky, and we know it. That's why we're staying put, and that's pretty much what we're doing. We have to stay put where we're at right now because we're lucky too. But I don't know how long that luck's gonna last. Like I said, I'm trying to get my shit together so that I'm not going to be, in really bad shape if something does happen. I don't want to be even worse shape than I'm in now, but yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I know it could get worse because, hey, we could lose our house where we're staying at, that we're renting, and then life would get fucking worse, and like I said, I want to pay all my credit cards back. I don't want to just, like say, screw you, I don't want to do that. So I don't know, I'm gonna, think sometime this week, because I don't know which day, but I'm gonna start looking for maybe a lawyer to see what I would take to maybe get it sold, so I could just pay my credit cards with the damn money. You know, and I don't even care if it's that much. I don't even care if it's a low amount. You know, I don't even care. I'm just like, whatever. You know, hopefully it would be a semi-decent amount, but I don't know. I don't know what the hell even semi-decent is, because that place to me doesn't feel like it's worth anything. Like, I don't think the property value where it's at is that great, but I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea. So I'm gonna deal with that. And I'm, like I said, I am scared to deal with it too. That's why part of me is like, oh, but I'm already busy today, and I'm busy tomorrow, and I'm busy Wednesday. So I don't know. I might Thursday start thinking about trying to look for a lawyer or a realtor or something. Say, hey, how can I get rid of this land? I don't need it. You know, I just want to get rid of it. And my dad's dead. His wife is dead. They're both dead. You know. So I'm all, oh my god, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know. But yeah, I gotta deal with that shit. And I don't like adulting at all. I hate it. I'm like, I hate it. It's already giving me anxiety attacks just thinking about it. Isn't that crazy? Why does silly little simple things that probably ain't even gonna be that bad make me stressed out so much? I don't even know. I'm just like, oh. But yeah, I know it could get 10 times worse than it's getting. That's the saddest part. I am not at rock bottom yet. I'm not there yet. And I'm like, god damn. But it wouldn't take much to end up there. And remember that $5 a day thing I'm doing? I told Ada, I was like, see, I told you, because since I don't know what day, I don't know which day it was, Saturday, Friday, because obviously it wasn't Sunday, because Sunday there was nothing for sure. I have not been putting $5 in those 3 things. I was like, I just don't have money. I gotta pay these bills. I gotta deal with all that's coming up. So yeah, that was on a hold too. But I did put my $15 back that I owed myself for my savings. So I did transfer the $50 back. So I'm good there. And technically, I think I have to spend $5 more on a debt. That's what I owed. So that it's all 3 are equal. You know what I mean? Like Aiden put his money in his bank already, his savings already, and I only owe $15 that I'm gonna. I can easily do that, so I'll transfer that to my PayPal, and then that's where I'm at. I'm like, I'm not doing anything yet, not until I kind of see where I'm at, because like I said, I still have these things that are gonna come out, these things that have to be paid, and I know my husband's right, you know, like, you need to be working because you're supposed to be paying these, you know. I'm like, oh. So that's what I'm like, I know it. Like Aiden's braces were supposed to come out today. The money's not there. So I'm kind of, like last time, they just waited 2 weeks and then they took it out. So I'm praying they do that again, and so I don't have to worry about it, and I can get the money by then. Like, so that's another thing. I got to get the $300. Yeah, $300 in that account, so that I can pay his braces. You know, like I said, it's not $300, but the $300 will cover that and his Bentonville Community Center thing, and that's it. Because that's what he really should have a month for his bills, for those 2 bills. I'm like, dude, I'm so stupid. But yeah. Oh, look, at Ace Hardware Store. Anyway. Yeah, but that's where I'm at. I know it's kind of like all over the place, but anyway. I wanted to make this video before I was driving, because I'm going to be listening to music most of the time. I might even listen to YouTube. I don't know. God, I'm stressed out. Anyway, I guess I better pay attention to the road. But that's all I had to say. Yeah. Go 2025. Go away. Bye.